Hello there, John here. What have you done for me lately? Now that's a question that crops up a lot. Uh, you hear it in regards to movie actors or directors, writers. You're only as good as your last movie. You're only as good as your last book. You're only as good as your last performance, your last sale, whatever it is. What have you done for me lately? It got me to thinking. When things go bad in our lives, and you've got a problem, a real a real problem, and you're worried and concerned, and then all of a sudden something else happens on top of it, and it's like you're down and you've just been kicked in the gut. This happened the other day. Worried and concerned about certain things that are going on. All of a sudden we get a letter in the mail, and it's like a gut punch because it makes the original problem even worse. It's like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? And I'm praying and I'm thinking, what am I doing wrong? Am I doing something wrong? God, help me on this. I knew I had to make a phone call the next day, and I really prayed that God would be with me on the phone call, that I could get this straightened out, and we could set this thing right. Worried all night long. I finally get on the phone the next day, and it couldn't have gone smoother. The gal that helped me out was great, straightened things out. The problem went away, totally gone away. It was like a great weight was lifted off. And even though the original problem was still there, God made me realize through that He was there. He was helping. And if He took care of this extra problem that showed up so quickly, so easily, so efficiently, He was going to take care of this other problem. When we have problems in our lives, what we need to do is stop. Stop wondering where God is and start remembering. Remember what God has done in our lives. That's the problem the Israelites had. All through the Old Testament, God kept telling them, I did this, I did the other thing, I got you out of Egypt, I did all these wonderful things for you. And they kept forgetting. And they kept walking away, and God would have to come back and remind them again and again and again. We need to count our blessings. We need to remember that God has always been there for us. He's taken care of us and watched over us. We should not be a people who are always saying, well, what have you done for me lately? We should remember what God has done all through our lives. For one, if you're a follower of Jesus Christ, He saved you. He's redeemed you. All the nasty little sins that you've done in your life or are doing or will do have been forgiven. And then there's things that happen all through our lives, big and small, where He's been there, He's protected us, He's guided us, He's helped us. We need to be a people that counts our blessings, remembering what God has done, not the people who are constantly saying to the Lord, well, what have you done for me lately? I mean, I know you got me out of this scrape and that scrape, but boy, now I'm really in trouble. If God's gotten you out of those other scrapes and problems, He's going to get you out of whatever it is that's going on in your life right now. So trust in Him. Have faith in Him. Without faith, the Bible says, it is impossible to please Him. So have faith in God. He'll get you through. And may God bless and give you a wonderful day. Amen.